Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast on another match day Watchalong. It's Premier League near the end. We're literally in the last knockings of the said season. In between the Champions League nights as well. Real Madrid first legs out the way. We're 3-0 up in that. We've got the trip to the Bernabeu to look forward to on Wednesday. But stat bang in the middle is just London derby, if you can call it that. Arsenal versus Brentford at the Emirates. And as you probably expect, there has been changes in the team. We'll put up on this in a sec. But yeah, been a long day. Felt long today. It's like dragged out for some reason. Annoying because I just want to get this game out of the way, get ready for Wednesday basically, respectively. Oh dear, right. I'm just going to send over the link to go if we need to finish his history to come over to here. So he's got the option. Yeah, who we got? Oh, there you go. Oh, he's already here. The Chelsea fan is already here, quaking in his boots. Gav, if you chose what shirt you're going to wear for your forfeit after Wednesday night, I've actually thought about that actually since you messaged me on Discord the other night. Had a little thought. I'm going to make by Liam see what he has to say. You ain't going to like it. Come here. Go lay down. Go on. You ain't going to like it because basically my idea is, I might as well tell you because either way it's going to happen probably. But I was thinking on Wednesday night, a full-time whistle goes, we do a poll on here. And the poll decides if your forfeit will be just an Arsenal shirt or a Tottenham shirt or both. And whatever one the public pick, you have to continue. You have to go forward with. I wouldn't call it an London derby, but there's some people that do for some reason. Don't know why. Being right back on the phone call yet, but no worries. Not even Pete's in the chat. We got Pete's never even about today's game. My mind's on Wednesday. Yep. That's why I want to get. That's what I'm saying. I want to get faster. Get this out of the way. We move on to Wednesday night. Get the job done. You get off. Down. Off. I took the voice like that. Well, the public didn't. If the public, and I say the public, the chat says otherwise in a poll. As I say, I'll be fair. I'll run it by Liam first. If Liam says go ahead to the poll, and that's the way to do it, you're kind of buggered. I mean, you'll have to pay for it yourself, but me and Liam are not paying for a Tottenham shirt. No fucking way. We might have find a friend that has a Tottenham. There's a Tottenham fan that has a Tottenham shirt. Oh dear. Wait 1 second, guys. Right. Back again. So yes, team news. A lot of changes. 5 changes are, in fact, and Brighton are shit, by the way. But Brighton, everyone picks up Brighton. How they're in the chase for European spots, I don't know. To check on Hyde FC. Eight said Arsenal top, not Spurs. But we still need 3 or 4 wins to make sure we're top 5. I think even second spot. I think we could get a win today. I think we need 2 more wins out of our remaining games. I say if we win today, 2 more wins on top of that going forward should cement not just top 5, but cement all but cement second first really. Oh, I think seeing Gav's quaking in the boots. But yeah, team news is in, as I say. Here we go. And here I am on the bottom of the screen. Ooh. What are you doing? Behave. So, as you can see, got Pompey just equalised in the relegation battle match between them and Derby County at Fratton Park. Ooh, interesting. But yeah, back to our team. Raya in goal. Thomas Partey right back. Ben White again out in the match. They scored. Apparently, he suffered a knock. in training yesterday. Fantastic. Fucking hell. I'm worried about him now. I'm getting worried about this. So as I say, Partey's at right back. Timber's been given the rest. He's on the bench. Saliba, Kivior have remained in the matchday squad. Tierney's making a very rare start. I think his first starts in 2-3 years, 2.5 years, something like that. Basically, since Zinchenko's arrived, Tierney's not started, is what I'm saying. And then we've got Jorginho, Zinchenko at the midfield pivot. And then Declan Rice, I'm assuming just ahead of them in what would be where Odegaard will play in midfield. Interesting. See how that plays out and how long for. Ethan Wanyeri on the right-hand side, Martinelli down the left, and Trossard down the middle. With Neto, the most pointless son in the world. Well, second most pointless, actually. We'll get into that one in a minute. Timber, Lewis Skelly, Henry Francis, one of our academy players, Odegaard, Saka, Moreno, Butler, Adeji, and Raheem Sterling make up the matchday squad, basically. Right, Everton have scored, have they? Okay. Who haven't even played? The Premier League game's been crap this week so far. Oh, Forest. Oh, that does us a favour then, Pete. This is a huge favour, actually. That would, if Everton see it out as well, that would actually back up what I've just said a few minutes ago about win our next 3 games, effectively. Second spot's done. I don't know what the next 3 games are, to be honest. Even though I've got today's game more focused on next week's one. Not next week, no, Wednesday's game, sorry. Sue Smith is trying. Oh, 3-0 Villa. You got to follow through on the bet, Gav. We have all clubbed together for the shirt of Timu, yeah. We've even got it customized, printed on the back. I love Arsenal. There was a toss up between that or I hate Chelsea. I think for your own safety, we went for the latter. Not the latter. The one, as I said, we love Arsenal. You love Arsenal, as I say, basically. Oh dear, Colonel's in the chat as well. Ipswich next Sunday. Yeah, it's a 3 points, isn't it? With all due respect to Ipswich, I'm sorry, Stefan, but that's 3 points, isn't it? Let's be honest. Plus, no matter what happens on Wednesday, is because there's like a 2-week gap, isn't it? Is it like 2 weeks between if we were to see out this quarterfinal and get ourselves to the semis? There's like a 2-week leeway, so it's not like we'd be resting players for this for Ipswich either. It'd be like full strength again. Bad time for Ipswich, put it that way. Winning United got all but confirmed relegated. Well done. Not sacking the manager earlier. Hopefully Arsenal can pull out a win. Quite a few clubs have been doing it. This is the thing. This is sort of a pattern. Even in Premier League, but let's be honest. Pardon me. Prior to the pandemic, COVID, what you want to call it, managers were getting sacked left, right, and centre for bad run of results. Ruven Nestor would have been gone by now after 8 defeats, let alone how many he's faced this year. But it's like the money's tight, so I say, for lower clubs now. Hey, come here now. Do my head in already. Go chill. I got the personalised print for Gav. It says "I love Celtic." It probably does anyway. It's not an insult to him, probably. Depending on his beliefs. Hey, tell you again. Down. Fucking hell. Muggy today as well, by the way, up here. Oh dear. But yeah, you know what? Again, considering I expect me and him had this discussion before, and obviously on the podcast in a week. We expected changes, that rotation in this game. I'm gutted for Ben White because this would have been the perfect game for him to come in and get some more minutes on the board. What is going on with him this season? That even the slightest touch, clearly he's fucking going down. He's out of a game, basically. He's had surgery. Been out for most of the season with I'm assuming ankle or something like that. And he's obviously had months out. He's finally been coming back recently into training, this, that, and the other. The second he's now playing games, he's like, before what would you first go? Oh, I took a knock. There's a few days later he's played and he's okay. And he's in match day squad last Tuesday. And then today, he did about 10, 15 minutes on Tuesday. And then today he's like, I took a knock again. What is going on? For me, that's concerning. If he was available, I would have rather played him at my bedroom party, but hey. Full time at Nottingham Forest lose. Full time result. Everton 1, Forest 0 at the City Ground. Big result, and basically the way things are going, Leicester could be relegated this weekend. Will you piss off? You're doing right. Should be an easy 3-point switch next. I think you've mixed your teams up there. It's meant to be for Arsenal, not the other way around. you've got, unfortunately, timing wise and scheduling wise, you're kind of screwed, but even more because if it had been this week, yeah, you might have had a chance to get something this week. But you're going to have us at full strength next week, my friend. Sorry. Southampton lose again, shock horror. And they're literally, 6 games away now. 6 games remaining to find 2 points from somewhere to stop them taking the Derby County record of the worst points total in the Premier League season ever. I mean, watching Southampton this season, they don't deserve not to have that record. They deserve to have the record of the worst points total. They have not. They're just not bothered. It's a championship squad. They didn't recruit properly, and they get what they deserve. Harsh as it sounds, it is what it is. We didn't recruit properly. We didn't win a title, so it hurts everyone. Right, let's bring that down to that. And here we go. Oh, because it's at our place as well. Is it our place? But we played it. Is that your place, I thought? Is that your place? Looking for 2 wins in North London. You can't win in North London again because we played you in North London and we beat you. It's Portman Road. Portman Road, did you call it? The Emirates. It changes straight away. Fantastic. Boom, 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 boom. It's got to be interesting. I'll say this: it will be interesting in terms of not just atmosphere, but how the team, in terms of how it's going to go about. Because obviously, Brentford go full strength. Obviously, what they are. The amount of rotation we've done tonight, the midfield battle is going to be key. That need all 3 of them, Jorginho, Zinchenko, and Declan, need to be on it collectively. No if buts or maybes. Yes, I did my mistake. Definitely a town win then. Oh dear. I think. Who have you got this weekend, Stefan, out of the interest? I'm assuming you're playing tomorrow because you have not played today. One sec. Oh my god. Right, phone back on charge. But yeah, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna open betting up today as well. Virtual betting, opening up today for a laugh. Why not? But obviously with the rotation, I'm gonna be realistic and say, I'm gonna say 2-1 Arsenal. But I've got to back the team no matter what. But yeah, I'll say 2-1 Arsenal. 3 points on the board. Push 3 points now because of Nottingham Forest's result. Push 3 points clearer of them. It's securing second spot. And then, just go with the flow base and all force in the head for Wednesday. But basically, in terms of scheduling wise for this channel as well, obviously got tonight, we've got this game now, got match of the day later on tonight, no matter what. I've said that not this season, But match of the day tonight, and then tomorrow night, about half hour after Mr. Tom's show, We Love Leeds YouTube channel, we'll be going live doing a weekend fan reaction roundup. So that's going to be fucking interesting. I might, the other one, because of events in the week, I'm going to add a bit of a Champions League feel to some of the reactions as well. Because I've loved it. Absolutely loved the meltdowns. It's been brilliant. So I'm going to add that into that as well. So that around today, 11 tomorrow night. And then on Monday, we've got the El Smugger and Brooksy All Arsenal show. Obviously, going to go back over this game tonight and then also more focus on what's going to come on Wednesday. Tuesday, we've got, as you can see in the schedule, and it better go ahead this time. The quiz is in place and ready and round to go. There's a few spots still up for in terms of need to be filled, but that shouldn't be a problem. The quiz is going ahead on Tuesday night. I think it's 8 o'clock or 8:30, one of the two. It's all stuff anyway, the actual stream itself. So I've got that on Tuesday, Champions League on Wednesday, second leg. And then on Thursday, the return of the Cannon and Brooksy show, sorry. Been a long awaited return, by the way. Very long awaited, but it's coming back this Thursday. It'll be a fortnightly thing. It's not going to be weekly, it'll be fortnightly, so it spreads you out a bit more. And obviously is not putting too much pressure on the other two in terms of having to constantly every 7 days turn out stuff for you guys. Obviously, because it's over 2 weeks, it's 14 days worth of stuff, and it's just, I think it's more a relaxed and settled setup and schedule there for everyone basically involved. And on Friday, what's Friday? Nothing planned on Friday. Saturday, I am at the Emirates for the Champions League first leg semi-final between Arsenal and Lyon. But I am in the process of sorting out, making sure you've got hosts and co-hosts and set up basically for the watch-along for that game here on the channel as well. So don't worry about that. I'm trying to think, and then that's you have match of the day. When I get back, I'll obviously there's a 12:30 UK time kickoff. So you'll still get your match of the day as well for myself later on in the evening when I get back. And then Sunday, Ipswich versus Arsenal. Sorry. So and then again next time, and obviously after that, a few hours later, again after Tom's show for next week, we'll have the fan reaction for next weekend basically as well to look forward to. So a lot, hell of a lot of content coming your way. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe, smash the like buttons, and keep pushing the channel basically. The more you do it helps the channel grow even quicker basically. It's really appreciated for myself, Liam, Jonesy, and everyone else involved in the channel. Right. Right, betting is now open for, in this game, who scores first, Arsenal or Brentford? I've lost interest. It's 2 points. Chelsea. It's Chelsea at the Bridge. Oh, okay. Thank God City didn't fucking lose early then. Okay. No, what I find, from my point of view, as an Arsenal fan, I'm going to say this now. I'll take great pleasure if Chelsea don't get top 5 after our win on Tuesday. Officially cemented a top 5 if you will, for this season for the Champions League spots. So an extra spot to the normal top 4. I can take great joy if you, Gavin, you're listening still. I'll take great joy in seeing you not get 5th and you having to do potentially Europa League football again, another season of Thursday nights. Oh, but even better, Thursday night, but in Conference League again. Oh dear! Just hope you don't win that fucking Conference League. How much was a Neon ticket probably going for insane prices of bloody Ticketmaster? See you next Tuesdays. You can still get tickets on the Arsenal website. If you want to come, Stefan, I've got a ticket. I know you're neutral, but I've got a ticket going spare if you're interested. But you can still get to. Was it 30 as of yesterday, the day before? 30,000 tickets have sold so far, so I've still got a long way to go. So there's plenty of tickets available. So go on the Arsenal website. You can pick either lower tier, club level, whereas I've done, but not even then because of my membership, it's half the price of what it would be normally, with a free ticket chucked in. There he is. There's Rudiger. Oh dear. So yeah, if you want to go on go on the Arsenal website if you don't want to be. But yeah, I've got a spare ticket going. If you're interested, even as a neutral. But yeah, you can pick anywhere you want in terms of lower tier, upper tier, what stand, this, that, and the other. And as on the website itself, it'll give you the price range roughly of what you'll be looking to pay. Basically, it's not much actually compared to what they're charging for the men's Champions League matches. It's absolute bargain actually. And with my ticket, in terms of my ticket, there's a reason why I went for Cup level as well. They get as you enter through the doors, so go through the thing and go up. At the elevator into your where you need to go to. They give you your program for free basically. So I won't even have to pay for a program next week. It's fantastic. For the match next weekend, we don't need for the women's football in general. I think right there's on general sale. So if you don't need a membership to buy a ticket for the semi-final next week, first leg. So you don't need a membership. You can actually just phone up or go online and get yourself a ticket. Might be easy to do it on the phone actually. On Arsenal's website. I might look. It's getting home from London as I don't drop. I understand that. Yeah, it's in terms of kickoff. Kickoff. It's 12:30 in the obviously lunchtime. Obviously, fucking cheap. Have you seen the prices of programs nowadays? Like, because it'd be a semi-final. I guarantee. Obviously, I have to prove it once I get the program. But I guarantee. They'll double the price for it. That's because it's a Champions League semi-final, the bastards. Obviously, Stefan, obviously. But like I said, I've got a spare because of my membership. I've got a spare going. If you do decide you want to come, let me know. Obviously, throughout the week. That's once you decided, and we'll find a way of contacting you. We'll get that, and obviously I'll arrange a way to meet up and all that beforehand. But obviously, make sure you can obviously get yourself home as well. That's the last thing. We don't need to get stuck in the bill, but especially modern day London anyway. Programs are £2 to £3. Not in fact, not after they're not. They used to be. A couple of years ago, programs at Arsenal were when Naomi was around. I think it's £2.50, £3. I need to find them, but I've got them all over there at the moment. But now, if bear with me, I can find one. What was this one? Community Shield at Wembley's £5. Where is it? Here is it? Here is it? There we go. This is one I got. Is this the one I got signed? No, this is the Brentford one from last season. Where is it? It's £4. And that's just a Premier League game. When it comes to the thing of Arsenal, pisses me off. When it comes to the FA, I'm sorry, for fuck's sake, when it comes to the Emirates Cup or Women's Champions League semi-finals and things like that, or in terms of the Youth Cup final a couple of years back, they actually raised the prices. I don't know what would be a normal price. They doubled it or up it by a couple more quid. It's like taking the piss. It's just fucking it's amazing. It's like pre-season. Like, come on. Oh, but it's big and more paper. Oh, fucking tough shit. Be interested if Arsenal do it. I mean, we ain't going to Wembley, the Community Shield, come August, so that's been their excuse for the last couple of years of not doing a proper Emirates Cup, like weekend, like they used to. For the last few years, they've been very lazy and doing one-off game and things like that bullshit. Instead of what it used to be prior to the pandemic. Before the COVID, it was a weekend event, Saturday and Sunday, 2 games on both days. Paying for 2 tickets to watch 4 games. If that was your interest, if that tickled your fancy, basically, in terms of you wanted to watch the European sides and all that as well against each other. That was over the weekend, and then again, the COVID comes along, and suddenly it's like, no, we're going to do a one-off game here, one-off game there. It's like, fucking hell. Please just go back to what it used to be. The Emirates Cup is pre-season, but Saturday and Sunday, make it again. It was a family thing. So kids that can't normally get to games, or families people can't get to games, get the chance to experience the Emirates on a Saturday or Sunday or both if they're lucky, and then they make a day of it. And again, especially you're not telling me if they went back to the Saturday and Sunday setup of the Emirates Cup before 2 weeks before the season starts, part of our pre-season. You're not telling me that in the era that we're now going into, in terms of Arsenal pushing upwards and actually looking to compete and win league titles, Champions Leagues, FA Cups, etc., going forward and all that, the players that we're looking to bring in and we've brought in already, you're not telling me not only would you sell every ticket and have a setup for both days, but also both stores, the main store, the Armoury, the other Arsenal store on the other side, nearest the Arsenal station as well, on that side of the stadium as well. You're not telling me none of them will be. They will both be absolutely rammed, jam packed of kids with their families, with the parents of the kids, this, that, and the other, buying but not all your merch, but buying merch basically. Again, making a day of it. So we'll get this fucking design of the fucking shit on first place. Whoever signed up when they got the artist impression of the stadium, and whoever then signed off and went, oh yeah, that'd be fantastic, having the pitch there, and 15, 20 yards away, you get your first row of seats. And that's literally both behind both goals. The nearest you, and obviously even on the east, I think it's the east stand where the players come out of and all that. Again, you're still like, there's a way basically, not as bad as Wembley, but there's still a bit of a distance. The closest you're going to get to the pitch is you're in the West Stand lower tier, row 1. That's the closest you're getting. Whoever thought that was a brilliant idea and signed up needs a head examining basically. There's no, I can tell you now, there's no excuse. Even back in 2006, when we moved in there, there's no excuse not to have us have all the stands on top of the pitch like it was at Highbury. We've seen it since the Emirates. We've seen it with Knuckle Draggers FC down the road, and Everton as well, and moving into the same next season. They're on top of the pitch. Literally, there's all the stands on top of the pitch. No problem whatsoever. It's there, done and dusted. That is my main gripe with the Emirates. And it takes because of that, it takes away from the atmosphere. and what could be. And even Wenger, obviously, since he left, and actually retired weeks later or months, about a year or so later, he said even he said that was his main disappointment with the Emirates. So obviously, the design of it and fans being so far away from it took away from the atmosphere. Like, it wasn't the same as at Highbury. Your ground looks like Benfica. Well, it's funny you say that. The people that designed the Emirates and built it are the same people we hired to build the Emirates. I feel honoured. Tomorrow's got me worried because everything gone our way today. Everything's gone your way. City have won, Villa have won. Do you mean not gone your way? I think again, I think the main reason to be worried not about the results today, about your performances for the last few weeks. That's be the main thing concerning you. No, Frequent isn't too bad. When it upping it to 4 and 5s and all that, and going and taking the prices to ridiculous levels now, I'm not. Yes, when I get the opportunity to watch a game at club level, I'm going to take the free program. Thank you very much. YouTube Censor says, so Arsenal men's and women's team are on the verge of dumping Real Madrid's men's and women's out of respective Champions League at the same stage, by the way, both at the quarter-final stage as well. Imagine Arsenal being Real Madrid's bogey team. Imagine that would be insane. Actually, would be insane. Especially on Wednesday. Not only do we see the job out on Wednesday and go through, but if we keep another clean sheet against the men's team, that'd be brilliant. That'd be absolutely brilliant. I'd take that all day long, my friend. Hello, Catherine. Betting's open, by the way. No one's bet yet, by the way. No one's got the bet open. There's plenty of time, obviously, but still. The Emirates was rocking the other day. The atmosphere is just terrific now. Wait until it's 80,000. Yeah, I think 2006. I think 60,000 made sense in 2005-06. Made sense to an extent, but nowadays of what the way football is, and also with the club of our standing, it only stands right that we have to extend the Emirates one way or the other. I'm in that side of things. I'm excited to see what they can do with, obviously, because they have to work with what they've got at the moment to sort of work around and figure out how they're going to extend it. But for me, that's exciting as a fan to see it. As long as they can find a way in the process of doing it in some capacity, even if it means either they can do it the day after the season ends, no matter what happens in terms of that season in particular, go ahead with this. The day after the season ends, all the way up till literally 48 hours before the season kicks off. It means that obviously we have no Emirates Cup this year and this, that, and the other. So be it. Get people in and get the in terms of lower tier, bring it closer to the pitch. Work a way out of doing it. And yeah, and in general, there's obviously upper tiers and this, that, and the other. It's going to be a situation where we're going to have to do what Liverpool, Man City have done over the last few years: pick a stand, and either if we're not going to address the lower side, the lower tier, or even if we do address it, do that. The lower tier we can do in the off season, as I've said, in the off season when there's no games in this, like they've got the entire summer to go crack it out and sort it out. But in terms of like the upper tiers, like extending the upper tiers, make it higher up. I think, as I say, we're going to have to go down the route of what Liverpool have done with Anfield, City have been doing with the Etihad, and just get everything set up and have it done throughout the season, basically. And then it might mean having to close off the upper tier for a season, for health and safety reasons, obviously. However, it means it'll be done, and then it goes off another upper tier for the West Stand first, then the North Bank, East Stand, Clock End. But at least it's done then. And by doing that, it means that we don't have to move out. We don't have to move out the Emirates and go to do a Tottenham, go and play at Wembley for a couple of years. We can stay put. I'll be going quiet soon. Yeah, no worries. The kickoff's up a while away, a few minutes away anyway. Is the Emirates a listed building? I don't think so. I honestly don't think. I have to look into it. I know Highbury's East Stand and West Stand are, and that's why they couldn't knock it down when we left. And they had to buy because both, as I say, East and West Stand were listed buildings, Grade A buildings, or whatever it was, or it is. They couldn't knock down any part. They couldn't even knock down the North Bank or the Clock and either to keep the structure. Otherwise, they'd been in big trouble by the powers that be. Hence why you got Highbury turned into flats. It's literally, and the pitch turned into a garden, if you can call it a garden. Hence why you see videos of Henry doing work with CBS and his kids, and he's telling his kids he'll never step foot into Highbury, into the actual where the Marble Halls is, or into the gardens because it hurts too much. His words. Hi Chris, how you doing, my friend? But the Emirates itself, I have to look into it. I don't think it is. But either way, they're looking to extend the stadium. So even if it is listed, in terms of the actual stadium is listed, as long as we work within the means, we can still extend. Obviously, otherwise they would have checked all this. Otherwise, why at the outset? And they can find it. Oh, I can't do it. Sorry. And once they've done this refurbish in terms of the Emirates and in terms of the capacity, get the electric fucking scoreboards in as well. In terms of not just personally, part of the extension of the capacity, I'll take the two big screens either side of the stadium, get them out, and have what they have at the LA Rams, basically in America, the screen going around the roof of the stadium, basically, something like that. And then you can obviously where them screens would be, you're adding capacity there as well. But not just doing that, but also where you've got as it stands, going around thinking all the trophies we've won, like the dates of what we've won, this, that, and the other, get that digitalised. The middle tier, as all the advertisement, make that digitalised as well. Just bring it a bit more, make it look modern look, basically. Ball's being placed in its plinth. Fucking man. Who would have thought fucking years ago, a football, 20 years ago, referee got the ball in the changing room, they walked out of it dead and dusted, no pop. Nowadays, in 2025, you've got to make a song and dance over it. All that, it's that little plinth with a bit of cardboard, a bit of wrapping around it, a little bit of plastic, put the ball on, and the referee grab it as he walks out. All I'm saying is just a building, they can't change anything, even the seats. Which one's that? I'm trying to think which one that is then, because they did. When they came to the Premier League back in 2001, 2002, it was it wasn't an all-seater stadium. And obviously after that 2001, 2002 season, obviously it's data and all that, they had plans to refurbish the Craven Cottage to make it an all-seater stadium. So was it around then that they've done that? And that's where they've messed things up, basically. It even shows the wrong date of when it was founded. They can't even change it. Oh my god. Yeah, Brighton. Big result for Leicester, 2-2 draw there, but Brighton, my god. Absolutely pathetic, the bastards. I didn't know about the date either, to be honest. Stefan says, I've seen the Garden and Highbury. It just feels odd seeing it, especially as I've got a soft spot for the old place. Imagine just being from an Arsenal perspective, how odd it feels. That, like, literally, what they've turned into a garden was a football pitch where some of the greatest players, not from an Arsenal point of view, but in general, walked on that pitch and played on that pitch and scored and did amazing things, respectively. And that, I've said it before, I'll say it again. They should have just kept, once they realised they couldn't knock down Highbury, knock it down and turn it into flats in general, they should have just kept it as a stadium, moved them, and had the academy teams and the women's team play there. It would have made more sense doing that. But hey, it is what it is. I think it's okay, makes sense. Teams are coming out on my screen now. Very interesting. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, Liam bumped into Melvin. Okay. Oh, one sec. Big game. I'm thinking of a 2-1 prediction anyway. Here they come. Do the Fulham Stadium tour. It's one of the best tours I've done. Okay. Maybe. I think maybe. Again, you know what? Give the fans their due. Yeah, I know it's on the back of a big, massive win at on midweek. Sorry, but place is fucking enough, man. Every seat's taken by the looks of it. And in again, correct me if I'm wrong. In the West Stand, they're giving the fans in lower tier flags to get again a lot. Not just a few flags, but a lot of flags in that West Stand in the lower tier. Take the atmosphere going, but upper tier as well. Now, usually upper tier wise, there's still a few empty seats here and there as they go for approaches. But from what I'm looking at from Sky, looks like every seat's been taken. It's full. Hello, Gary. Hello, Gary. I don't know if you're live still or you're going to continue being live, but I did send you a link just in case you can come over if you wanted to. Oh dear, I'm not seeing Tom yet. Actually, Tom's not been in the chat yet. I thought he'd be bounced off the walls, Tom. He obviously, if anyone doesn't know, Leeds won early on 2-1 Annan Road against Preston North End. After Burnley winning 2-1 last night against Norwich. But even better for him, not only did they win and all that, and they've gone back to top and goal difference. But Sheffield United, the big enemy of Sheffield United, have suffered their third defeat in a row in a week, which has now bridged a 5-point gap between them and Burnley. Obviously, Burnley and Leeds have got a 5-point cushion between them and Sheffield United now. And I said to him afterwards, I was like, and breathe. And then I wanted to say basically that, I think 2 wins and a draw should see Leeds come up now at this point in the next 3 games. Put this score prediction with this line at 4-1. You still think I'm being negative. I'm not saying 2-1. I think it's going to be because for me it's about the midfield. If the midfield balance is there, and there's no issues in midfield in that battle, which will be fun. Whatever. See if we can see them. Whatever the weather, these streets are long, and my heart will leave you never. My blood will forever run through the storms. Come on, Arsenal. Don't fuck about today. Come on. Keep that momentum going. Fans got to do a job as well. Fans need to do their job as well. Taking a knee for some bizarre reason. It'd be a completely random thing at completely random points in time of the season. Too fucking right the weird looks of it. Fucking hell. And we are off. Come on, Arsenal. No fucking about today, boys. Hmm. Get back on. Right. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal. Also, no injuries, please. That's like, that goes without saying. Chris says, my bet is Declan Rice shot outside the box on target like I did on Tuesday. Please update if he does. I will do. Don't worry. I trust with your hearing. Oh, dear. So bloody hot up here. Mad. No fucking breeze. I've got windows open. There's no breeze. Need to have a good game today, please. No messing about, please. Kim Mucker. Oh, here he is. You ready to go?
Hello.
There he is. I don't know why it's going like this. What is that?
All right. Hello. Yeah, sorry about that. We were just like chatting in the back room, and I'm like, oh wait, they are playing football now. You know what happens is it was on.
Yeah,
I was watching one.
I was
watching one channel, and then it just. I thought the game was going to be on right afterwards, and it's like, nope. I was like, oh, okay, weird. All right. And I think it's because I was on the wrong channel, the wrong network, and so it switched off, and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, we're on 2.5 minutes in over here.
Yeah, same in here. Yeah. What do you make of the team anyway?
Well, I didn't want to see. One is like, why does Partey have to play? I was like, why? Well, White's out and Timber needs to rest. I get it, but I mean, I guess the worst case scenario is Rice can play 6, and he's playing 6 today, right? So, at least the worst case scenario is if Partey's not ready, then Rice is ready. All right, Jorginho is going to be ready as well because he's going to be out there getting some minutes in. So, worst case scenario, Partey has I'm always concerned with that old man. So that's the only concern I have with him is we don't win when he plays right back. And
you had to say it, didn't you? I avoided that.
I stayed because I'm just like, that's why I don't want him to play there. I was like, because we don't do what we need to do there. So, and I don't even think it's all his fault, but he just happens to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, which is at right back when we would like to close out a game. So I don't know. It's funny because everybody's like enjoying Rice now, and I was always been like, what is his position? What is his position? And now nobody cares what his position is. It's just like, just let him play, which is fine. I just still feel like he should have a position. It's a lot of money spent to go. He just plays. So it's like, all right, but
yeah, I saw your comment in the group chat that on Tuesday. I've always loved that.
Yeah. I mean, he is always doing. He's always working, right? He's out there working, right? No matter what you say, he's out there working. You see it. He's always involved in all that stuff. But I kind of felt like he should have a position that he can call his own, and then we don't have to deal with, he can play 6, but he can play 8. And I was like, well, can he just have one of them and let somebody else take the other one?
Yeah, sort of pick your poison.
Wherever you want to play him, and then we'll go from there. You see, we're a little bit a little rusty there, trying to playing together, kind of thing.
Yeah,
kind of losing the ball every other touch because putting each other into bad situations with the passes.
Yeah.
So.
Our favourite league fans in the chat as well. He must. What difference a week in football makes? Last week, he was like, "No, don't want to talk football. Hate football." Fast forward a week, team's top of the league again, and his rivals are dropping points.
Got a 5-point lead on third, and possibly could have a 7-point lead at some point in their future. So that would be really nice. So.
Yes, I was saying to him earlier after Fortin and Whistle went for their game. I think 2 wins and a draw get them.
Yep.
Top 2
they finished worst case scenario second place, went on points. So, yeah. And City almost gave us some joy, but they woke up and Crystal Palace fell asleep. So.
Yeah, they realised they're Man City here. They are a good team. Took them all season to realise it, but still.
5 goals. They come back and score. So,
and I think was it when it was at 2-0 to Palace, someone said this could be the FA Cup final, and getting all giddy. I was like, okay, yeah, cool. I
don't think you want that for a final. Yeah.
No. Tom says I didn't account for the notion that Sheffield United is shit.
Yeah, they've just come back to earth, huh?
Oh,
yeah, they're getting them a little bit too much joy in this final third. Nice little header back from Kirior to stop all that nonsense. Tried to go long to Trossard. That just got cleaned up. Long balls to Trossard. Not Trossard. Who was that? Martinelli.
Martinelli, yeah.
You gotta go long with those things. If you're short, there we go.
I think for us, and I said this before you came on, I think that the main thing for us is winning that midfield battle. With the midfield three we've got, not letting anything slide and getting through us, basically.
Yep.
YouTube says in the chat, I look at the team sheet now, and I keep imagining Williams and Gorkles in the side. Let's see if Berta can get the job done first. We'll get too excited there. Because we've done that before. Oh, this one's coming. We've been told it's guaranteed, and then it doesn't happen. We get disappointed. So let's just
Hello, everybody in the chat. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, man, we cannot get a sustained attack into the final third here. All right, ball's out. Problem is they have some attackers that we could have done with this season on their side. So,
of course, Tom makes it back leads in the chat. Says fun fact: Junior Firpo is great. Bet on that.
Did he say bet on that? Oh man, yes. For those who didn't know, Firpo is the leader of the pack when it comes to gambling footballers. There we go. Ball out wide to Partey. What's he going to do with it?
He's off on a
nice little trap there from Rice. He's looking for somebody in Wary. Oh, just going to get that ball out before the block there. And Russ is trying to take my money. All right, here you go. Enjoy.
Oh, locking one, yeah.
Need to get in Wary some more touches. I mean, I think we give him a few touches and then we nice little Martinelli. Oh, just gonna get over the goalkeeper. Else Rice would have put that away. Oh, yeah. There you go. Enjoy your coins.
Oh yeah. Literally, if he gets that over the goalkeeper's tap, it's a literal tapping for a header.
Rice is right there. Oh. Yeah. He's like, I'd rather the free kick anyway.
There you
go. You know what, Rice? Just put it in the goal. Don't even bother. You know what? We don't need any headers. It's just put it in there. Put it in there. Curl it in, and let's see how you do. Ball's up. Oh, going short. I hate short corners with this team when we have people that can just put it. Oh, if he heads that down, Saliba maybe taps it. Oh, he hit it to the far post, and he should have just headed it to the two players right there.
Oh, yeah.
If he heads that, Saliba could just tip that, but he goes to the far corner, which does the ball never makes it there. Never makes it there. YouTube senses our free speech. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's a Leeds fan.
Sounds like it. Oh man. Yeah. So far, Brentford is not really doing much, so that's good. Is Gary going to say ooh, oh in a high pitched voice? It all depends on what Arsenal does today. It all depends.
I was gonna say a lot of his results. Brighton Leicester 2-2.
Yep. That was an interesting game there, the way that one played out.
Leicester just delaying relegation until next week now.
And Everton made sure. Everton made sure that
Everton did us a favour actually.
That Nottingham Forest doesn't get closer to us, which I kind of like. I hear too much positive chatter about Nottingham Forest. So, personally, I like to see everybody lose. So, it was good to see them lose the way they did. Everton's been playing well. I don't know. They're playing well now when it doesn't matter. When it does matter, then they struggle. It's so different playing with this team. You're like, Cook. Oh, okay, that's right. We're not playing with our first team.
Yeah, we got half of our first team on the bench, guys. I understand why, because again, you don't want to risk any injuries and risk them they're not playing on Wednesday, which then it's a risk because Madrid, and we don't want them getting back into the tie and causing us a heart attack, basically.
All right.
Yeah, Tom says, I'd never like to see teams lose. And he comes up, and it's Derby County, Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday, this team, that team, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Any team that's done me wrong over the years. Forest, Everton.
Got a corner for Brentford. Yuck. Low corner, and Chenka goes down, heads it out. Another cross. And here we go on the run. Let's go. Get it. Let it go. Let it go. There you go. Martinelli with the ball. Got to hold on. Martinelli. Oh, that was not a good touch by him. And Bueno defensively is always there, man. The guy's playing forward, and then he's up there defending our wings. It's like, seen that too many times from him.
All Martin had to do was just nudge that foot ahead of himself, nudge that ahead of the pair of him, and use his pace.
Yeah, in the 14th minute here, still 0-0. Nice to go long to Bueno, and Saliba's there very, very nicely. There we go. Ball's in the middle there. Here we are. There we go. Nice ball to Zinchenko. Let's go. Give the ball to Nweri. Let him get a touch. There we go. I like to see him with the ball into the final third. Does he get by his man? No, he can't get by his man. There's something. You got to learn that from Sacker, how to get past your man. Got Kai Havertz in the stands. No, I don't know if he's got crutches or not.
What do you make of that yesterday? Arteta saying in the press conference he could be back for the end of the season.
I guess he wants to see him score that winner in the finals, right?
That would be considering where that final is. If we were to get that far,
and then he just drives home, right? Say hi. Coach, I'll see you later. I don't need to fly back. I'm just gonna go say hi to mom and hang out here for the rest of the summer with my big air trophy. Somebody, the big air trophy. So, yeah. Yeah, here we go.
Anyone else remember how close? Yeah, very close. Yes. When he's disputed to face the earth, and there's a potential ban coming his way, allegedly.
So he's out injured. Is that all it is right now?
No, I don't think he's injured. I think because of that the second failed test, he's now got to wait for the powers that be to give him his punishment, basically.
But he might have time served, right? Is what you mean?
I don't think it depends on how. No, I think if he just accepted it the first time and held his hands up, yeah. The fact that he dug his heels in and then failed the second one, I think they'll go. They won't take that into account, basically. I remember, what was it, 2000 in the early 2000s, Rio Ferdinand failed a drugs test. He failed to turn up. Sorry, he failed to turn up for a drugs test, and basically his punishment was because the excuse he gave was professional.
Oh, come on! Martinelli, you got to be stronger there.
And then he had to serve an 8-month ban from January of 2004 until the start of the following season, basically, for club and country.
Martinelli needed to be stronger there. That ball came in. A very nice pass there from Trossard. Taking our time, picking them apart. Yeah.
Not doing too bad so far, considering the changes and all that.
I think when we take our time, we're okay. When we rush things, we just look, because we're not used to playing with each other. Just like the ball just like gets turned over quickly. Long ball in. Here we go. Nice ball there. Tierney. Oh, not a good touch there by Trossard. And off they go to the races, but Saliba's there. So he just taps it out. Yeah, Saliba's just going to be our like, the cleanup man. Just if you always don't make any mistakes, I won't have to work. If you're making mistakes, I'm going to have to clean some messes up here. Second time they've made this long pass, and Saliba's been there to just say, nah, not today. Got Moreno sitting there, stoic, probably going, when do I get to come in and get a goal, coach? Nice little interception there, touch there from Rice. That man does it all, man. Yeah. I'd like to figure out where he's going to play next season, especially if Zubamendi's coming. So, if that's real.
Yeah, well, we've had nothing since saying different, so we just got to hope they get it over and don't dilly dally.
It'd be nice to get these early signings, and then let's move on. Saliba's up on the pitch. He's got Partey out wide, and that means where he has to play back. And they're going to get a corner coming up. Yeah. Here we go.
That's it, yeah.
I don't know why he didn't put that ball low. If he puts it low, then Zinchenko might be able to get a toe in there.
Yeah, it's not like we've got Kai Havertz or Moreno on the pitch.
If he puts that one, I think if he puts that one short to Zinchenko, it could be a little dangerous. Here we go, and Wary. We'll see how he does with his corner kick, unless we go short again. It's like we're going to go short again, the way he's looking, Zinchenko. Everybody's on the far post. Let's see what we got. Ball, short kick to Zinchenko. We'll just keep wasting these corner kicks. Another short kick. There we go. Zinchenko to Jorginho. Ball's in. Not a good touch there by Nweri. And can we get a turnover here? Nope, they're going to have to clear it for a corner. Ooh. Almost had a little bit of a danger there.
Because considering Brentford at full strength, they haven't had to make any changes like we have. They're not really going for it. You'd think they'd want to go for it. They've got European football to go for themselves.
True.
In terms of the spot.
True. They're probably like.
So they're happy to do what they normally do, just sit back and try and soak it up.
We will make them pay. That's the problem. We will make them pay, and
just give us a direct free kick and you'll find
they
out.
They don't want to make mistakes because they know what could happen for sure. Yeah. You think there's a chance Courier stays? Because I know there's a lot of talk about where he's playing, and you know how it is. What have you done for me lately? And when they've done well,
if he does, I think in his last few games of the season now, puts a good run of form together. I think he puts a good case for himself forward. It depends on if he wants to play, if he's happy to be the backup still, or if he wants starting football. That's what it comes down to.
Opened up there a little bit there. Yeah,
like that.
Good long ball. And Tierney. Well, I don't say Tierney, but it's actually Gabriel gets run on, and Rhea with a nice save there. YouTube censors our free speech. Okay, Arteta out. Okay. If that means we're gonna. Here we go. There you go. Trossard, does he gets taken out? They call a foul? No. Yeah. He never gets any calls like that.
That'd be silly. It is Anthony Taylor in the referee, is it? It looks like him. Might be who.
Yeah, I think it's the other guy. Yeah, it's the other guy because this guy looks a little bit more stalkier, and Taylor's a little bit more slender. Say.
Either way, just say that. But most refs actually, none of them are really good at their job. So consistency really isn't there. We're consistent, but just consistently awful.
There you go, Martinelli out wide. Let's see what we do here. Get Rice in there. Martinelli, what you gonna do? He comes, steps, cuts right, cuts left, cuts right, and out for a corner. Here we go. Maybe we're gonna take a corner this time. It's coming from Rice's side.
Hit it in, for God's sake. I don't like these short corners today.
Especially when you bring your defenders up. Stop wasting, There we go. There you go, Declan Rice. Corners up. And and okay, I guess that got either deflected off or deflected out, but another corner is coming up on the other side.
Yeah, it might be. I think it's 23. He hits off. I think from the angle I saw.
Lewis Potter.
Let's have a look again. Yeah, Potter gets the head to it.
And he letting Weary put a ball in to the box now. You've got Zinchenko talking to him. Hopefully that means they can actually put this ball into the box. Russ wants some more coins. Ball's up. And goalkeeper gets a hand on it, and there's a foul in the box. And one of our players is down with his hands on his head. So...
Oh, is it? Yeah, he gets smacked in the back of his head, but it looks of it. Is that Tierney or Kivy or one of the two down?
Yeah, he just gets thrown to the ground by the defender. I don't understand how, and then he gets thrown into the goalkeeper, I think. So I don't understand how they're not. Yeah. Tierney just.
Yeah, gets thrown to the floor, but also smacked in the elbow at the same time. How in the world
did he not looking at that? Okay.
Don't be silly. This is the game. A couple of years ago, they forgot to put lines in for crying out.
Another ball in, another high.
God forbid they put them.
Can't get not in the right spot there, and Weary. where the guys are. Russ wins again. This duel thing does not like me. Here we go. Got a nice cross in there. Oh! Tierney with the goal. Tierney with the header. Just from Weary.
Tierney,
Oh my
kid.
God.
It was as well. What a header, boy! Well done, my Scottish
There you go.
King
There you
Braveheart.
go.
Come
And
on,
Weary with the cross. They gave him space and time,
Tierney.
and he picked out a spot, and Tierney ran into the
Look,
spot,
know
and very
what?
nicely done. Oh my!
You know what? At least we know he's
Yeah.
going. He's going back. He's going back home in the summer.
You know what I was saying
Scotland.
to myself?
He's having his
Tierney
moment.
with the
He's
goal,
getting his moment.
Zinchenko with the goal would be a nice way to see this thing out for them. Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
Tierney with the goal, man. Yeah, I wish he was healthier for us. That's the only thing. If he was healthier for us, then it would have been an easy
You might
decision.
look at it.
Just not available, and they're checking offsides, but there's no way he's
They might look,
offsides. So
yeah.
unless they call it on,
I think they'll disallow
they're going to
this.
call it for the other players offside, I think, because I think Tierney's onside. They said it going to the box. The box says no decision. So I don't think it's on Tierney. I think it's on the other players. I don't think Tierney was offsides. He looked like the, yeah. Are they calling it on in Weary? I didn't think he was off.
Oh,
They are calling
Tierney.
it off on him. I didn't think he was offsides.
So, we go because automated systems. Yeah. So there's the boot of the defender.
You're saying that he was well offsides. I didn't think he was the one that was offsides. Oh, come on, Martinelli, get on the end of this. He brings him down. That's got to be a yellow. That's got to be a yellow. That's got to be a yellow. Easy yellow. There you go. That's an easy yellow. Yeah, they're calling. I think Arsenal wants a red, but I don't know. They're going to give that.
No, it's not. It's not a dangerous. It's not a dangerous tackle towards the player or nothing like that. So it won't be a red. If he's gone down,
I mean, he just kicked the back of his leg. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, if his whole boot had literally caught the back of his leg and like studs wise, then you'd be in more trouble. In fact, yeah, I know he scissors him, but still, by the letter of the law and all that crap.
I don't know what he's saying. You just kicked the back of his leg, so there's no. I mean, I don't even know what Brentford's complaining about. The only thing they should be complaining, they should be happy for is they didn't get a red. But I don't think a red was coming. But definitely, he just.
Stefan says wait. So Steph, how are you ahead of me and Gary? And ahead of everyone else, because no one else is saying anything.
I don't, unless they haven't shown a pullback view, like who's in front. Like if Martinelli gets by, what happens? Because potentially it could be a red for. I mean, he kicks the back of his leg for sure. That part's said. There we go. I think they just start back up here. All right. Well, Martinelli's going to be giving these guys a bit of a run for their money. So hopefully he's not that hurt from that knock there. Arsenal clears it out and Tierney pushes it out for a corner.
Oh, bloody hell. That's reading in the chat. Eddie Howe's been taken to hospital, apparently.
Lots of.
Apparently, Catherine says he's been. There's a chat. They chat about in the chat. He's been sick for a few days and has been admitted to hospital last night. Oh. Hopefully, he gets better soon, whatever it is.
And where he gets there first? Oh. All right. 30 minutes gone. Lots of corners in this game. Arsenal with 5. Brighton with 2 already.
It's beyond okay.
There we go, Martinelli. Yeah, puts a cross in. Oh, a little too strong there. Partey gets there first. Nice. More touches for Nweri, people. There you go. Got another corner coming up.
Yep. Come on, Arsenal. Come on.
Another corner. Come on. Short corner again. I don't understand that. Zinchenko. Ball into Nweri. Nweri, put the ball on target, please. Oh, man. Zinchenko gets it back. Zinchenko, what's he going to do with it? Puts a cross in? No? He goes for the near post, and he's off. But goalkeeper gets his hands on it. So is it going to another corner? I think it might be another corner.
Yeah. I don't see why not. Hendricks goes to it. Unless the ref misses it.
Yeah, definitely. If a goalkeeper didn't get it, that means he clearly missed it. But he was on target. Newcastle still win tomorrow. Yeah, they got enough talent. Nice ball into Nweri. Nweri turns. Oh, just the ball's just bobbling around. Just can't get to the cut offsides on Nweri. Never gets back on side after that. Yeah, he never got on side again.
Oh, what's that now? I say he's not. I say it's closer than what the people think because the guy at the far
I
post.
don't think he gets back though. I think he's.
No, I think I say it's close. I don't know.
There we go. Saliba, what are you going to do? Oh, there we go. Saliba through the middle. Saliba's getting pulled back. Are they going to call it? I mean, he's just pulling him back. Another yellow for. You didn't let him go the first time or the second time, and not the third time. He said, "You know what? Get your hands off." All right, that's a little bit too much information there.
I'm not even looking at the chat one. So
Yeah,
what's happened?
Somebody's saying something I don't think we care to know. Ball's in. There we go. Trossard just cannot get that pass in there. Let's see.
Bloody hell. You have to really make sense of bloody hell.
Headed in.
And you wonder why YouTube finishes your comments.
Yeah, just too much information that we didn't need to know. There we go. Man. Long ball in. Oh, yes. Put your foot through it. Defended well again. Oh, my gosh. I don't know if he had a better opportunity to put this ball somewhere else, but it's a nice ball in there. And the ball just, you know what? That ball just did not play nice for Martinelli. It died on him. I think if it stays higher, he goes over the defender and better odds he scores. Ball died and the defender was able to get down and block it. Gonna keep going. I think I like the way we're playing. We go up the right hand side is controlled and methodical. Go up the left hand side is quick, and it could be painful for Brentford. Like that defender also has a yellow, so he can't do too much there with Martinelli running at him all day. That could be bad. Mm-hmm.
Must have said a few too many can't spell gamble.
Here we go. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. And Brentford is on the run here. Little cross there, and Ray is easily there to clean it up. That's the ball in there to Saliba.
Russ says he's changed his last name to Tanani, so from now on he's called Russ Tanani.
He's just trying to take. Let's see if he, now that he's changed his name, let's see if maybe I can get some luck here. Tierney's offsides. Let's see. Oh, look! Yeah, I did win. I like Russ Tanali. He's giving me back some of my coin. Oh, that yellow that was given to Shard for Brentford was after Saliba was grabbing him. So, shucks.
Oh no! Referees didn't see something Arsenal did. Oh damn it!
There you go. We're gonna try Russ Paqueta. Let's see. 3 points outside the top 10 for Brentford.
We all wanted some coins in the old heist. Woohoo! The treasure hunt, what do you call it?
38 minutes. Well, the one thing that Brentford has to be kind of concerned about is at some point Arteta will do what he usually does. So they only got about 15, 20 minutes left in this match before Arsenal goes to the well and brings in the
the well of experience.
Yes. There we go, Jorginho. Long ball up to Tierney. You've got
give Brentford that. They haven't given a free kick, a direct free kick to us yet.
Yeah, they've stayed away. They've stayed away from us enough not to do that. We've had the ball.
I think Declan's scared him that much. He's like, no, do not give him a free kick at all. Before Tuesday, but yeah, give him free kicks, whatever. No, actually, no, maybe not.
Jorginho to Tierney.
Finally.
You've got Martinelli in the middle there. I like that idea. Give Martinelli put some service in there for Martinelli. Okay. Tierney, what's he going to do with it? He's going to make it to the ball. Oh, that was not a good ball into from Tierney. It goes out for a throw in.
Oh, bloody hell, Tierney.
Ball's out wide to Tierney. Let's see how this one goes. There we go. Oh. Rice through the middle, and he puts a cross in. Ball's bouncing around, and what is it? Off. It's off. It's off for a corner. Oh, that looked nice there. Rice tries to go. Oh, Goalkeeper does get a hand down. A lot of bobbling. The ball's bouncing around there.
If you want about a certain Scottish woman in Glasgow, Rudiger, she was in your chat earlier, going, wasn't she?
Go.
So she's about.
Rice corner coming up.
She's,
It's 41st minute. Ball's up. Ooh, goalkeeper has to get a hand on that one. That one was going to the goal. Yeah, nice from Rice.
He tried to cape the cape.
He did.
He tried to cape the cape.
Goalkeeper has to punch that away. Else that has a chance to go in. All right, it's in Wary from the other side. Let Wary put another kick in, please. Anybody seen Mildred?
Yeah, he's on about our Scottish friend from Glasgow.
Let's see even where he gets to put this one into the box. And ball's up. Ooh.
Because in case anyone doesn't know, basically Celtic won today comfortably, 5-1, something like that, which means Rangers have to win tomorrow or Celtic win the title.
Trossard can't get a good header on this one. He puts it well over the bar. Moreno's going, I could have done better than that. Got Berta in the stands. I assume that's his daughter next to him.
I'll have a look in a sec. I'd assume so. The way the girl's dressed, yeah, and going, yeah. If she isn't, it is no relation to him. That's very dodgy looking for the club.
I wasn't going to say anything like that. A long ball coming up. Saliba is there to head it. Like Saliba's there.
Oh,
that's all you need to know. And Partey gets brought down. No, you got to call the whistle now. We didn't get the benefit of that one. I mean, the two hands around him. They are definitely playing rugby today.
Worse complaint, but he literally wrapped his arms around Partey's waist and then tackled him to the floor.
Then you go, what was that? First, then they're like, well, you gave him the advantage. Yeah, it didn't work because you killed it. Nice ball in here to Agino. He's going to go up to out wide here to Tierney. Tierney can't get by. Does it go out? Yeah. I think that was Tierney. Nope, that was actually Martinelli. I just see a red shirt on the left wing. All right, here we go. Nice. Actually actually threw the ball into the player that was open right in front of the person throwing the ball in. One shot on target today, folks. It's from Arsenal. Yeah, Saliba with the ball. And he takes a shot from distance. Ooh, stings the goalkeeper's hands. I love it from Trossard. When he does make that turn, it gives him space. If he picked the corner, I think he scores, but he just tries to go.
Yeah, either corner, top corner, either top corner. That's
he put a little air on that ball, and he probably scores. He goes low, and the goalkeeper's easily able to get there. There's birds flying around that might not like it, like these balls flying around. Here we go. Zinchenko's going to take this one. It looks like. And he goes down on the ground. All right.
Okay.
To Trossard, and we go wide out to Zinchenko. I'm just trying to find ways to get them on the corners here. And so Rice gets the ball out. Zinchenko got.
Did he really go short for that?
Extra time coming up in 4 seconds, and Trossard loses the ball out.
What a waste of a corner that was.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna make that short little pass in there, then you got to turn on and maybe put your face up to the goal and see what's gonna happen. Got 2 minutes of extra time here. 0-0. Only one shot on target. For the entire game. Ball's going to bounce right to Rhea. Here we go. There we go. And ball's out. Here we go. Rice through the middle. Ball out wide. No, intercepted before he gets to Zinchenko. Oh, put some pressure on the goalkeeper there. There we go. Let's get this ball back. And, oh, where are you going with that, Kirior? All right. 1 minute left in his extra time. Nice interception there by Jorginho. There you go. 45 seconds. This ball into the box, folks. Into the box. Come on. No. 30 seconds. Come on. Saliba through the middle. He's going to keep going. And that was, what? What? I mean, if you're going to loft it to the goalkeeper, make sure you have players running underneath it or something. That just looked like, what? That just was like a waste. And we got less than 5 seconds here. This whistle should blow as soon as the ball's in the air. Don't let the ball land. All right, Ray's got it. Now the whistle will blow. There we go. Yeah, as many players as we've taken out of this game, I don't think Brentford has concerned us yet, and we still have moves we can make. We just need to get the ball, more balls to Martinelli. Put some pressure on that defender there.
Yeah, YouTube says in the chat, this game has a look of a draw over it. Who wants to take the risk getting injured, missing the Platinum Madrid? At the Bernabeu, it's not even that. It's again, I said this before. Brentford obviously Brentford is literally they've gone full strength today. You'd have thought when they've seen the team lineup, seen the rotation from our side of things, that give them a bit more. Something to just go out and try and do something against us. But they've not really done anything. They've not really tried to do anything against us. They've just played it like they normally play against us in terms of behind the ball, soak up and see if they can do a counter every now and then. But even then, they're not. The counters itself aren't really counters because they're not that bite to it. From our point of view, as I say, we ain't risking our big guns ahead of. I know we're 3-0 up and all that, but we're still not risking it. And then, assuming we were to get through, not mess it up, and we get through on Wednesday, there'll be 2 more games we do this again in the semi-final week. So let's just get used to the fact that this is what we're going to be able to do in certain games. If it means we get to a final potentially, so be it. And I wouldn't mind PSG is going to be looks like to be a harder test than bloody Real Madrid, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah, I think all the games will be tough for us. There's something behind every game. We play Villa, it's Emery. If we play PSG, it's like we haven't seen this PSG, not the same one we played. And then if we win that, then we've got any of the teams on the other side, be it Dortmund, be it Inter, be it Barcelona, they all have something that asks questions of us. So, I mean, I don't think there's any easy test on the other side of the draw. So, with the table,
and again, and with the league side of things, like, with all due respect, we're good. I know we're not going to win the league, but second, it's basically done. Let's be honest. We just got to go through motions, make sure we get them points on the board. If it be a draw here, win there, and all that until the end of the season, just to secure it. Sorry, because the teams below us aren't as strong or good enough to punish us on our mistakes. Obviously, hence why we are where we are this season in terms of second. Even with all our injury issues and this, that, and the other, full focus is on Champions League at the moment because potentially there's a final in Munich potentially with a trophy with big ears on it, as you mentioned before. It's not that we're just in it for the sake of it. We've got to win something at some point. And what better way to do it than this year? I think we've had to go through the squad rotation, like the squad injuries, this, that, and the other. When everyone's written us off, especially since we got through against PSG, everyone's written us off. No, Madrid are going to knock us out. Madrid have got your number. This is Madrid's competition. Da, 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 da. And then since Tuesday, it's been, well, PSG are going to absolutely obliterate you. You ain't got a chance against PSG. This is a different PSG. Which, yes, it's a bit different PSG, but also, like, as bad as things have got for us in terms of results and performances, results and injuries, as we're seeing today, performance is still there. The same ideal how to play, no matter who's playing, is still there. And again, get through the semis, play PSG. If we were to knock out PSG, brilliant. We have a final in mind, but in the final itself is a one-off game. Anything can happen. As we found out in 2006, anything can happen. It's just who wants it more on the day, basically.
Yep. No, this is it is showing that corner again. I don't know how. I mean, he is not. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, that I thought Trossard. I thought Trossard was Tierney when that ball came in, because I was like, Tierney was definitely the offside player, but I thought he was actually where Trossard was. But we've asked Arteta to rotate the squad based on where we are, and he did it for this one. I mean, he hasn't done it enough in certain scenarios in the past, and but I don't think we're not trying to win this match. I just think we've had more opportunities to get a go ahead in this match than we did like drawing for sure. Had a goal call back, so yeah. And we're going to give some minutes to some of the first teamers. I mean, I don't think Saka needs to play, but you bring in Erdogor in, that'll open things up. You're going to lose 4-0 on Wednesday night. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, see, you're reaching, got your Bible out and everything, praying to your God, everything. I just say that our defense stay sound, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Yeah, I mean, I could see Real Madrid just falling on the ground every time we get near them. Trying to.
Oh, well, I can try. As long as the refs hold their own, we'll be okay. Yeah. Gav's still praying that for a miracle, actually. Gav, accept the fate. Accept your fate. You went bold. Fair play to you, but it's come up and bit you in the arse.
Yeah. First it was like Arsenal is be lucky to take back a lead. Now it's like Real Madrid has to score 4. He has to win by 4. And then it'll be over. Arsenal scores early, then it'll be, they're just going to score 5 anyway, so don't worry about it. It's like, all right. Yeah.
So, one of the pundits on here at Sky UK, Steve Sidwell, former Academy Arsenal player and all that, just said that Norgård won the ball. That's why it wouldn't be a red card.
Oh, you mean when he kicked through the back of Martinelli's leg? That's called getting the ball. All right.
Apparently, yes, all Steve Sidwell. That's not when he's bitterness towards not getting opportunities at Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean that's the only reason why it would have been a red, but it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't like he had been fouling and then he put that last ditch tackle in. But yeah. Hey, De Bruyne with see his free kick. Yeah, Pep trying to cheer up getting the fans to to wake up.
Gav says, being serious now, Real Madrid have never come back to win a UEFA Champions League title after being 3-0 down. So, at least you're accepting your fate now. You're being honest with yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair,
You know
so I've
what?
got to
They
give them their
did
credit.
something that, I wish Arsenal would have done. They just went out and said, you know what? What do they do? Bring in 2 attackers and a midfielder, basically, in the January window, it seemed. So, yeah. That definitely keeps you in games when you can score goals. Saw that today, right? We bring on some of their backups, and next thing you know, boom, 3 goals.
Woody says, can't see Arsenal beating Barcelona or Inter. I think PSG. Oh, I think beat PSG A. So I'm assuming you're saying we can beat PSG, but Barca, Inter. Again, it's one off goes. You never know. Barca again. They're to be got again. They've got the attack of Rafinha, Lewandowski, and all that, and Yamal. But they can be got again. Anything can happen. Stranger things have happened. If Porto can win the Champions League, why can't we?
Yep.
I love Arsenal versus Barcelona final. Long as it goes away, I want to. Long as it goes away, I want it to. Behave yourself. We're not having. If it's an Arsenal Barca final, we want revenge.
Yeah.
Was it no? It will be 19 years in the making and in the waiting for that revenge. It'd be, if we I'm saying, no matter what, I want fucking revenge. In that case, it'll be bittersweet, long waited and overdue, but bittersweet. I will say this: on the other side of the draw, if it's between Barca and Inter in the semi-final, I think Inter would be the tougher team to beat in the final.
Yeah,
in my
they're
opinion.
not going to open themselves up, and not like we're not going to get. I don't think we're going to get like those opportunities that we got against Real Madrid in terms of like their goalkeeper having to make 2 and 3 saves in one session. So yeah. But like I said, I think our defense can hold up with pretty much everybody else's defense that's left in this thing. So if not, I think we're better than most of them to begin with. So teams won't be able to run away from us. The trick is, will we be able to get the necessary goals or free kicks? Take your pick. We're the only one's worse.
Yeah, the latter. The latter's the worst one. Come on. Like, again, this whole thing of Chelsea hate Tottenham more than Arsenal hate Tottenham. That comment there says different. I don't know what's worse, Arsenal or Tottenham winning something.
Everybody hates that team. They enjoy their pain.
I will say this: I think Frankfurt will knock them out the way on Thursday in Germany. They're back on their turf now. Again, some people tend to forget Frankfurt won this competition 2-3 years ago. So they've done something recently that Tottenham can't win trophies.
Nobody wanted to join me in the heist. All right, could have won.
Didn't even notice, to be honest. Yeah, even Gav's been honest and true to himself. Tottenham winning something is worse. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
At least with Arsenal, it's expected in somewhat because of the history. We do win things no matter what in terms of in our club's whole history. Whereas Tottenham, it's like once in a blue moon they do win something. They ain't won a league since '61. They haven't won the FA Cup since 1991. Actually, they haven't won the League Cup since 2008. They haven't won anything. God knows how long. And because of that, they'd be unbearable. They'd be more unbearable than the team that actually normally wins. Colonel says, what's this? Still 0-0 Bayern Munich versus Dortmund. Okay.
Oh,
gonna say this. Hey. It's just showing us the halftime. One of the kids that have been doing the halftime stuff. They're scoring goals. They're showing the goals that they're scoring against the mascot. One kid's just done a sack celebration, and one's done the Mecca Moreno around the goalpost, and as in what Moreno would do.
Yeah. We saw Ryan and Gary crying in Baku.
Well, technically we didn't go to Baku, but okay.
Yeah. You got your win. Enjoy it.
You realise that's again, in terms of a cup competition in a final. Since then, you haven't beat us in a cup, be it FA Cup, League Cup, or whatever. We've beaten you every time.
Mm-hmm.
So you had your moment. The last moment you had in the sun. Since then, in 2 FA Cup finals, we've gone, okay, thank you. It's our trophy, remember? Two teams I hate the most is United and Spurs.
Players are back on the pitch. It looks like Moreno is putting on his shin pad, or bandaging up his shin pad. So he's looks like he's trying to get back in. He's going to try and get in this game. Arteta's like, what, let's just get that 1-0 lead and get out of here. Moreno, you need a header to get your, just make sure everything's working. That's crazy. Over like, it's like Mikel says, Mikel, get in the game.
Maybe because he's got his sock up and all that. He's got his team. He's not like he's sorting his socks out and all that up to his knee. Maybe there's been a bit of a rollicking from Arteta, and he's saying like giving players a heads up. 10, 15 minutes in, you're coming on. So he's just getting himself half ready, basically. We haven't beaten an Arsenal in 4 years. A long way to continue, Gav. Get used to it.
Yeah.
Because assuming Maresca stays, it's going to continue, my friend.
Yeah. Nice.
I will enjoy Barcelona on Sunday.
You might have to, then you might have to, if you make it, you might have to play Arsenal to win a Champions League trophy.
I'd love that. Both if Arsenal and Chelsea both got through, to equal what we've done in 2007, they've got to get past us, and we go, no, it's us and us alone, and we get our second. I'd be unbearable for Rudy in the chat and Gav. I would be unbearable.
And where he didn't see that ball, or else he probably would have been able to get a touch on it.
Yes, I've seen it now. Again, I said this in the group chat, Rudy. You can have your domestic trouble. You did that with Emma Hayes. There's a reason why she even gave up the ghost basically and went, I'm going to America. I can't get this quad. I can't get this Champions League. It's in your DNA. You can't get over the European line. We have. We've done again. We're the OGs of the domestic trebles and the European quads and all that. It's our thing. We're the first. We're the originals. You're just trying to copy us. Come back to me. We do the entire season, every competition unbeaten, and win the quad. Then come back to me, bro.
It's trying to shut you up. Yeah, trying to shut you up. The fairy tales if we don't have to play Arsenal. Got it. Gav,
yeah, you mentioned that, but it turns out it was Aaron Cuthbert should have been red carded.
Oh, come on, Zinchenko! Come on, Zinchenko! You got to be stronger than that.
After elbowing Liverpool playing the face in that game, surprisingly got away with it. Shock horror.
The fake UCL.
When it happened,
There's such thing as a fake UCL. It's How do you get a fake UCL? That's like saying Chelsea hasn't won anything in the last 4 years. They've all been fake trophies.
Yeah, it's so fake that even UEFA recognise us as Champions League women's winners. It's literally in the opening credits. You can't miss our name. 2007 Arsenal. It's outside our stadium as well. Literally, if you go out to the Emirates, got the Invincibles on one side, and there's 06-07 team in the other with the Champions League trophy there. You can't miss it. I mean, you could because you haven't won one yet, but still.
3 minutes in, Arsenal's had most of the ball, but no threat to the attacking third yet. Just testing the waters.
I was just defending my team, Stefan. I hope Wrexham get promoted to the Championship, but their Hollywood owners turn up to watch them play the likes of Mill. Fucking that'd be at the Den as well.
Trossard just can't get past his man.
That'd be ideal. Again, you're saying things that before it was all rebranded as a WSL, things we used to do, my friend. Again, copying us. Come on. Everything you can come at it, I can rebuffle. So it even says UEFA Cup winners, not UEFA Champions League, because it was the Champions League, but they then rebranded a few years later. You literally watch the opening credits of every time they go live and show a game. They literally list every past winner, and look, 2007 we're on it. So hush up. Just because you can't hack it, it's not my fault. Just because the great Emma Hayes couldn't get over the line and got humiliated, by the way. The one time he got to the front of Emma Hayes, he got humiliated, which I love, by the way, against Barcelona within half an hour, to the point they felt sorry for you and took the pressure off the gas, off the foot of the gas, basically went, we'll keep it respectable at 4-0.
Balls into the box by Weary. Yeah.
We get to finals and win them, my friend, when it comes to Europe for the women's team. Quickly get that win and never go, actually, the men's team. As long as you wait for recognise it's a Champions League, I recognise it's a Champions League, guys. So you can be bitter and twisted all you like. I will say this though, both again, with all due respect, both the teams we're going against Neil, you're going against Barcelona. Two quality teams. Let's not get it twisted. If either of us get through, it is what it is. What it is. That's fantastic. But the alternative is the Chelsea won't get through. If we did get through, Chelsea won't. We get Barcelona. It's like, oh crap. It was a good day out though. It's nice sunny in Lisbon, I think, at that time of year. But even again, from my point of view, I take it even at this point of the season, I take it as a win. Even if we don't go to the final, get to the final, because how the season started for us with that fraud as our manager at the point. You left us in 10th or what? No, you left us in mid-table, or lower, getting battered by Bayern Munich, and then Rene's come along and salvaged something out of the season somewhat.
Is that a corner or not? I can't tell.
I don't know. Just seeing it. I don't know.
Looks like we headed it over.
Gav, you have no, mate. If it's Arsenal, if Arsenal and Chelsea both get to that final in I think it's Lisbon, I think it is, for the Women's Champions League, you best start praying, my friend. Because I'm going to say, when it comes to, remember the men in 21, when you won it in 21, you were getting written off because Man City is Man City. And obviously you had the experience of winning it before. You got that experience from.
Long ball in. Come on, Rice get there.
Like you. Really down. Go. Go chill. Now. Yeah, you have a thug, Woody. We don't. That's the difference. Thug, Chloe Kelly. I think I'd rather Chloe Kelly. And the thing is, you can't deny it because you've been sent off for being a thug.
And letting Saliba get through a nice ball in. Come on, put your foot through it. Come on, stay up strong, Martinelli. There you go. And Weary steps up. There we go. Oh, there you go. Nice ball. Oh, that ball on his left foot though.
Oh, yeah. Just seeing it now.
54th minute coming to an end here. Get the ball in, Weary. Come on, Saliba.
Excuse me.
Oof, not a good pass there by Saliba. Brentford has the ball.
I have Woody, me old mucker. I did call her out in the World Cup for that, so I do call her. I do call her. I don't like her being in the England squad because he's not. I can't trust. I can't rely on her. Does not go there with this monarchy. Reason why half the players are benched from England. Well, okay. What's the reason for an Arsenal player being the captain of England then, and our striker being the Arsenal striker? Come on, have a word of yourself. Even Beth Mead, who's barely played for us this season, is a starter. So where's this? And Chloe Kelly, if she wasn't injured, she would have started. So where's this half the Arsenal squad? Fucking England rejects. Behave yourself. Remember. Oh, by the way, remember who got us back into the game against Belgium on Monday night? 2 Arsenal players. Well, one's on loan, but still an Arsenal player.
Yeah.
Didn't see no Chelsea players step up and trying to save the day. Just saying.
Oh, 56th minute here. I guess we'll have subs coming on soon.
Yeah, I say next 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah. Now who's being biased in the mini bribe? Behave yourself. When it mattered in a final, Arsenal player got her team over the line as captain. Chelsea player as captain didn't.
Sure. Here we go. Come on in, Weary. Get your head on it. There you go. Oh, you can't get pushed off the ball then, Weary. You got to be stronger. We need to be a little bit stronger when we have the ball. All right. Come on, Jorginho. Hold on. Oh, Jorginho. Just. There we go. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Oh, he gets just get pushed down to the ground. He did call a foul. That's on Martinelli. Same guy. Is he going to get the talking to? Because how many times is he going to put Martinelli to the ground?
Got to at this point. This is ridiculous.
It goes through the back of him. Yeah. I mean, that's not a yellow, but it's
It's a final warning at most.
All right, we got Rice on it wide here. Just put it in the box. Just put it in the goal, Rice. Put your foot through this one. Let's put a rocket.
He's also this angle. We're in trouble.
Now we're like, I can't even look at this like, all right, you got a free kick coming. And now we're like, you got a free kick coming.
Yeah. Like the corners are in the season.
Let's put a little fire on this one. Let's see how this goes. Oh, he's just going short with it. Oh, going closer. Oh, you got to get past that first guy. And here we go. We're going to reset this thing. We're going to reset this all the way back to the goalkeeper. Oh, nice little ball there. And, Martinelli, does he get there? No. They cleared it. There we go. Nice ball in. Let's go. Martinelli. Oh, can't get past the defender.
Chloe Kelly literally won England a trophy, but okay, my friend. Cool. Literally, you know, she weren't playing for Arsenal at the time. She still won a trophy for England. She scored that winning goal. Do you not remember? Or you want to forget that one because it doesn't suit the agenda? Gav, you want to talk about boing Arsenal and boing? What do you want to call Chelsea? Fucking sleepy Chelsea.
And that's with your full squad. We're not even. We've gone all the way. We've got tons of bench players out here today. It sounds like Saka and Erdogan are getting warmed up here. Give them some. Give them a nice sweat here. 59th minute.
Get there. Well, especially Saka more so get more minutes in his legs ahead of Wednesday.
There we go. And
so what? He's still playing for England, and technically he was an ex-Arsenal player at the time. We're going to be technical about things.
They're on the run here, and Bueno against Tierney, and nice. The ball goes out for a corner. Yeah. We put our subs in before this or after this? Let's see.
I say after. Yeah. Chloe Kelly came from our academy. What else you got to say? Lauren James come from our academy. The great Lauren James, yeah? She came from our academy. When the current Lyon manager, who's a former Arsenal manager at the time, didn't deem it good enough to come in the Arsenal first team setup, you might want to take some advice then, my friend.
Yeah, Bueno with the corner here.
If I'll say this now, if Reece wasn't playing for Chelsea, he would not have signed Lauren James. He brought her because of fan-based pressure, basically. Oh, wouldn't it be great to have both Jameses in the one club? Oh, Ross is that?
Where I guess
Ross is
Dortmund is up 1-0 on Bayern. Here we go. We got Rice through the middle here. He's got Partey on the right, Martinelli on the left. Partey. Partey right back. Yes, exactly what we thought. Partey with a shot off the right.
Oh, say my boy, Rice this. What a goal! First time hit as well. Yeah.
There you go. Rice with a nice little pass there to Partey. How does Partey get up top like that? Tons of space, and Partey put it on target off of a corner too. Raya with the quick thinking gets that ball, rolls it into Rice, who slips a defender, and off he goes. And you got Partey dying to get down there. Partey needs to come off now. He scored a goal. Partey.
Yeah. Pete says,
I know, get Partey off now.
Stop.
That's a nice run from Partey, but I think he needs to.
Give Partey his due there.
Yes.
Good shot.
Yeah, I think the goalkeeper's like, I don't got this.
Not enough, mate. You're getting too hot now. Come on, down nicely.
That dog loves you.
Go chill. Just too set.
I think like every show, she's like, "Hey, it's my time.
I'm here."
So you've got Erdogan, you've got Saka, and you've got Lewis Kelly coming in. What do we say about that? Is this game like done? No matter if we might not score again, but I don't think with Skelly there and Erdogan in the middle and Saka, it goes Tierney off. You got Martinelli off, and then Weary off.
Gav, you want some clips for tonight, my friend?
We beat Brentford at home. They're great. Should. I don't know what that means.
What?
I don't know what that means.
Sense of that. Come back and speak clear English, not broken English, please.
There we go.
Colonel says you can tell our players have looked more hungry in the Champions League game, even with that scored, have looked like a different team.
So, to Partey, they move him to the midfield now, right?
Who came on? It was
Partey
Ainsley
came
McBride, wasn't
on,
it?
and I'm sorry, Maslow Skelly came on, so that should move Partey up the pitch, right?
That should, yeah. Yeah, because obviously Tierney's on the pitch, so
Yeah.
you can put. You'd have to rotate a bit, but yeah.
Rename Declan Rice Superman. It was on a corner, yeah. Brentford's corner. Here we go. Rice get a corner. Can he just put it in? Move that back a little bit. Just score on this one and let's seal this thing.
Yes. So yeah, look at the thing now. Zinchenko for Odegaard. So I'd assume then Rice has gone. Rice is now dropped to partner up with Jorginho. Saka, Wanyeri, that covers that. Yeah, and Lewis Skelly for Tierney. So yeah, you'd assume Lewis Skelly or yeah.
Partey's still on the pitch, so I mean, Skelly should be over to left, right back, and
there's Lewis Skelly left back.
Does Tierney play right back, or is he really a left back?
I think he's more left-footed. Yeah, but the same
Tierney's
gone off.
Russ, I never said 100 mil down the drain. I never said down the drain. I just said for 100 mil, he should have secured a spot on the squad, like his position, like in the first team. That's what I said. Not down the drain. Because he's proven he's worth a lot of money. But 100 mil should get you a starting position. London is blue forever. Gav, you are really thanks for the membership, but I don't know about that comment.
It's never been blue. That's the thing. You're 19. You've had 19 years of relevance, and then your ownership's changed. Now you're now going back to what you were. So
you got Caicedo over Rice. All right. What has Caicedo done? When is his moments come?
Yeah, but so what's Caicedo actually done? He took a whole year and a half to settle in at Chelsea. From the brutality of Brighton. Come on. And even then, he's still not to the standard.
No, that was a really nice touch and play from Rice. I need to see him break some lines with his passes. That's all. That's what I'm asking for. If he's going to play an 8, he needs to be able to break some lines with those passes consistently.
I think once we sort out, assuming we do our business properly and someone gets Zupermendi and all that, and I think once he has a settled partner alongside him in that pivot, they decide, and then that sort of decides who's playing what role in the midfield, that partnership. I think that's when you're going to see a more settled, more.
It was a nice pass there from Rice, just a little too strong. Needed to take something off of that, but it was hard. There's not enough space. No, they're saying Rice. They're saying Martinelli might have been offsides there.
When I say not good enough to the Chelsea standards of the years gone by, the Makelele's and all that. Come on.
Oh, nice little interception there by Trossard. Rice with the ball, and he's
My point is basically Caicedo can give you better if he wants to. He's just him. Even your captain Enzo isn't. Come on. You've had so much better. You've had Mikel Essien, Mikel Ballack. Come on.
Bayern have equalized. So there you go.
Let me guess. It wouldn't be the spitter, would it? Again, we're past this. We're not West Ham. We're not the West Hams and all that. We're not mid-table FC. For you, maybe. I mean, you're going after the younger equivalent of Danny Ings in terms of fucking Liam Delap. Knock yourselves out. That's how far you've fallen. That even when you're trying to get Champions League football, you're linking yourselves and trying to go after a player in Liam Delap who wasn't deemed good enough to stay at City, who isn't doing the job at Ipswich just to keep him up good enough on a regular basis. That's the levels here. Isn't Kante better? Kante, yeah, Kante. I'll give you that. Kante again. This is my point. You've had the Kantes, you've had Makelele, Ballack, Mikel Essiens, and you're now trying to say Caicedo is a miles better player than a Declan Rice. Oh, by the way, both different types of midfielders, but still. But nevertheless, end of the day, Casade's still not. You say he's mature, he's not. He's just there. Basically,
Partey is down. I'm hoping that's just to get a sub in.
Tired. Gamesmanship, my friend. Gamesmanship.
Yeah,
That's what they call it, Gary.
He pulled his the tape off of his shin guard. He's like, I made that run. I scored a goal. Get me off, coach. And then I had to slide too. Come on.
Who's on the bench again? Let's have a look.
Timber's coming on, so that's good to get him some minutes.
I was going to say Timber, yeah, make sure he's on the bench,
so, I guess that moves.
And get minutes in his legs as well. United starts all got because again look at that's you're making my point. Even their standards have dropped. Liam Delap shouldn't, with all due respect, at this point in his career, should not be getting linked with the likes of Man United or Chelsea at this moment in time. But both clubs have fallen so far off the fucking mark that it's deemed nowadays acceptable to be linked and potentially signing for these clubs. We've been linked with Delap, Jonathan David, and Seska. Yeah, you can have Seska. We get Gorka, you go for Seska.
Oh man,
that just run it home for me. Like, yeah, we're going to the right place. You're still. But it could be worse. You could be Tottenham trying to bring in Arsenal's knockoffs in the boardroom. In terms of, if you don't know, Vinay, former Arsenal CEO, as of yesterday, officially joined Tottenham board to be their CEO of whatever. Oh, my, he's not even a good reject either. Fucking hell, he didn't do a good job at Arsenal, let's be honest. For the roles he was getting, for the multiple roles he had at the club, he's a jack of all trades, master of none. And there it is today. Oh, this is fantastic for the club. So, Sky Sports, it's a coup. It really isn't.
20 minutes left in this one. Arsenal up 1-0. That's all we need. That's all we need. But
Enzo coached. Oh my God, are you mad? He coached from under 18 and senior level, two different things, my friend. And do you really, again, from what you've seen of Enzo this season and what you saw of Enzo last year with Leicester City in terms of Maresca, do you really trust him to survive another season? He can't even get a tune out of Jackson, for crying out loud. Oh, but he worked with him a few years ago at Man City at a different level. Come on. Maybe a cheeky bid for Harry Kane and the Sun. Well, there's a release clause in the contract, isn't there, apparently, as of the summer. That pissed off a few Tottenham fans.
No.
You know what? For the shithousery, I'd get Gorkarez in as our main man. Just for the shithousery, buy Harry Kane and just bench him for the whole season. Just to piss off the Tottenham fans. And only play him against Tottenham. And then only play him when Arsenal get penalty against Tottenham. Like, Harry, get your ass on there and score. Nice
throw and ball into the Timber there. There we go. Saka, Erdogan.
Stefan says, even if Town go down and want more points, yeah, go. At least they're not in Southampton's position where they're trying to. They need 2 points to avoid the worst points total in history. They got battered again today. Rams just saved a penalty, by the way. Do you know that? Well, he saved 2, but one got knocked in by a rebound. His entire Arsenal career doesn't actually save one until the Community Shield, and then goes to fucking Southampton, and yeah.
Saka. Ooh, and Bueno's on the run here. He's got tons of space. Close him down, somebody. Why? What? That was kind of weird. I'm surprised he decided not to take a shot. He went for a cross, and Skelly's there to deflect it out.
Yeah, there's Skelly there, got a cross, yeah.
I mean, you see how far back
Ipswich could end up.
Skelly is. And he just slowed down. I don't know why he let him back in. And I mean, I think he was trying to turn it back, and it was just not a good pass.
That's on Jorginho though. Literally, he looks tired.
Well, yeah, he's an old man. He's an old man.
We got no one. The thing is, we got no one to bring on now. I don't think. Look.
Well, we just put
double check.
Rice. You could put Rice there, man.
We could put Moreno on for him. Moreno's technically a midfielder.
There you go. 2-1 to Bayern Munich.
Oh, don't say that, Stefan. I hate you. We've never got a corner in the same way. I don't like that.
Nothing. Oh boy, here we go. Ball's chipped. Oh boy, and over the Wizza scores. Oh boy, not a.
Oh, for God's sake! What are we fucking ball watching for?
That was not good defense at all. Pretty poor. I mean, they had two players, and that ball's in the box, and Wizza is able to get his foot on it and knock it back like nobody was there. Nobody was there, and then he does the Laszlo Skelly tribute to Haaland.
Oh yeah, I've seen it now.
Yeah.
Really? Because Haaland had your back, didn't he, Wesley? Okay, now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's annoying. No clean sheet. That's so avoidable, though, from all aspects. Just ball watching the entire time. There's still 15 minutes, my friend, plus injury time, so don't go there. You focus on Ipswich tomorrow, my friend, like you say. The fact that you're sitting there shitting yourself over Ipswich Town, they could end your season. Your words.
Moreno is on, Rice is off, so there you go. We are kind of shutting it down here on the midfield anyways. Declan Rice didn't look too happy about coming off just when that happened.
What? That's screaming.
Oh, come on, Sacker. Come on. He takes the ball with the goalkeeper, never even gets a shot off.
Oh, that's rusty.
You gotta take that shot as soon as you turn. If he turns and takes the shot, he probably scores. I don't know what he's waiting for. He's waiting for an invitation. Turn and take that shot. No. And he gets I don't know, that ball even went off of him. That ball's gotta be the shot's gotta be taken there. So 1 minute he's like talking about games that don't matter. This game don't matter either. Make up your mind. Which one is it? Does it matter or does it not matter? We don't need to win this match. You know that, right? Nottingham Forest just took an L. So what? So you're saying your season's done? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like he's saying the season's done for.
Gav, go back in the chat. Ruddy literally says, I'm shitting myself because tomorrow Ipswich could end our season if they beat us.
Oh, man.
His word. Not words from my mouth.
Here we go. Let's go. Come on, Moreno. Oh. A little yellow card there for him. He left one on Moreno, who's down.
You bastard.
Yeah, he just kicks him with that back leg just to make sure nothing happens there. Brentford's getting the licks in for sure.
Even Stefan's fighting back now, says you didn't bat our town at home. Exactly. can't be screaming "be humble" to people and then go not be humble yourself when the team that you're going to play tomorrow humbled you at Christmas.
Mm. Got about 12 minutes left in this one. At least 12.
Plus a bit of injury time, I'd say about 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely were chasing shadows there. Did they call on 2 Arsenal players are down? Gina's down. Did they call a whistle blow? Yeah.
Yeah,
Skelly
once
was
the junior
down
went
as
down,
well. Brentford's like, you might get some out of this game, but you're gonna remember us. No.
All right, one sec.
Come on, let's go. Put your foot through it, Saka. Skelly gets it. He's so strong, man. Martinelli gets around the corner. He falls. Ugh. Yeah.
Fucking hell, Gary, sort your studs out.
Yeah, another, and then once again, right? Unless we win this, is be another points dropped from winning position.
Yeah,
It'll be the 11th time we've drawn, and probably our 9th time, I think, or 8th or 9th time that we've done that from a winning position. It's been our Achilles heel this season. Oops. Saka gave up on that. Come on, Saka. All right, booted that ball up. What do they call here? Offsides. Russ wants his coins back. Did he just win? I think he did. So you listen. You're leaving the group chat if the season goes wrong. What? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? He was talking big talk a couple minutes ago. Now he wants to leave. Not gonna. Okay. Skelly goes down. You know that means you put a tough talent tackle in.
What stream is Gav on about? I have no idea what he's on about now.
Ball's out wide. Oh, Martinelli got to attack that ball. Oh, did he get the? Must have got deflected. Come on. Jorginho's grabbing his chest. Ball's into Trossard.
I feigned it against Leicester like the first time. Bloody hell. So basically, what you're saying is you can dish it out, but you can't take it.
And Trossard with a terrible pass
Oh.
there. Trossard just not right today, man. Just not.
Mate, he's pissed me off.
Yeah, he has those days, Trossard, where you're just like, he should be off. Erdegaard, if you'd like to stand up and maybe score a goal for us, that would be nice. Saka, ball out to Trossard. Trossard just can't get it right today. Man.
Oh, Trossard, you're hacking me off today. It's laziness.
Wizard wants to call, but dude, that's just called football. There we go. And Jorginho he's struggling, man. Jorginho's struggling. He's down on the ground. I think he got hit in the chest or something. He was grabbing his chest earlier. I don't know if he took an elbow or something. And he's calling it in. It looks like. Is he calling it in? Still checking his chest out, so I don't know what's all that. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. Trossard, can you just pass it to one of your teammates, please? Just make a completed pass.
Bayern 2, Dortmund 2. Well, that's a good game, isn't it? Bloody hell.
Yeah, something's up with Jorginho. I don't know. He must have taken an elbow or something.
Yeah.
The fact that he's walking, they definitely probably take him straight into the locker room. Yeah. Oh, so we're gonna have to play a man down. So yeah, we're gonna try to see this thing out.
Oh, we use all subs. Oh, bloody hell. We use all subs. One sec. Oh, we have as well, yeah. Fuck's sake. I think it's around 10:25. I'll double check later, but I'll set the stream up in about half hour after this stream. Either way, we go live 5 minutes before the actual show starts. So
you keep bringing down Martinelli. He's down again, and he's not. Got a free kick, but our free kick taker is sitting on the bench. Erdegaard, please tell me you've learned something, or is that Trossard going to take it? I think it's Trossard, even though
it's even worse. I
know it's Erdegaard going to take it. So here we go. At least he's kicked some. Let's see if we can put this in a spot that we can run on the end of. Maybe get some deflections in. It'd be nice. Let's see. Oh, who's taking it? Erdegaard takes it. Nice ball. And Moreno's header doesn't put it on target. Well, that one.
Not clean enough contact. I think we're going to probably get 5-6 minutes injury time, by the way, with all the stoppages we've had with subs and medical attention and all that. Are we really comparing the Conference League to anything in a season? Okay. You're comparing a competition that West Ham can win, that Tottenham can't, or Villa. Okay. Cool. And also, not really, because you were expected to win it from the off, because you are the £1 billion club in that.
Nice little grab there. That should be a yellow coming back, and Saka's off to the running. And is he going to get that yellow now? No, it's too late in the game to do that.
No, Leeds won today, 2-1. Sheffield United lost 2-1, and there's it looks like a bit of a brawl in the tunnel afterwards against Plymouth. And Burnley won last night 2-1, but Leeds they won, but they're also top on goal difference. We've got four games left, something like that, 4 or 5 games left in the Championship. 2 wins and a draw cements top 2 for Leeds. Whatever helps you sleep at night, my friend. This is what pissed me off of our fan base. Like, look how many people are leaving now to avoid the traffic.
Yeah.
To get the quick train home and all that. They did this on on Tuesday? Sorry. Like the biggest game of our lives in the 6 minutes injury time. Biggest game of the Emirates era. And we're winning 3-0. I'm off home now. Bye.
6 minutes of extra time. They're bringing on the stuff.
Oh, he's probably out celebrating. He was in briefly earlier on. He might be getting himself ready for his show tomorrow and bits and pieces, and he might have a show tonight on his channel.
I think he has. Definitely also, he might have been going out to get some. He was getting some dinner, so takeaway. So
yeah.
So bring on a youngster here who probably wouldn't mind getting a goal. So we got 5 minutes of extra time left now. By the time this ball is kicked. Oh my gosh, Erdegory. I mean,
again, it's just lazy passing.
At this point in the game, you got to make some crisp passes. Saka with a nice, can't get there to anybody. I mean, he's doing these like blind passes where he doesn't look where he's passing. It's like it's late in the game. We need to hold on to this ball. A little chip there, and there we go, Timber. Took another minute off there. Erdegaard, what you gonna do? Yeah. Ball's out wide to Gabriel. Gabriel, what you gonna do? Gabriel, and the shot from Kyria. There we go. Oh. Nice. There we go. Ball back to
Gav's never. He made the bet on his own terms as well. He's got to face the music, my friend.
Oh, come on, Trossard, man. Gotta make better passes than that.
He's really done my head in today.
Ready to go? What you doing? Saka splits the defenders. Gets by another defender. Cross in, and he gets back up. What's he gonna do with it, Saka? Another cross. Oh God, he's like, can somebody come to the near post? All the players are just standing there watching him. He's probably screaming at, I'm doing all this work, and you guys are just standing there. Nobody's coming to the ball. Nobody's crossing in front of the goal. Is a yellow coming for someone? Oh, what is he doing? Erdegaard.
Odegaard was walking fucking hell. Yeah, this is what we're doing. Yeah, again, I know the title was. We all knew the title was done, but all we're doing for the last week and this week, especially this week, is like, there you go, Liverpool, have it a bit earlier. But saving grace last week because they lost. They ain't going to lose next week, are they? Next week, tomorrow, sorry. They're playing at home
2
for
minutes left here.
Wasn't even a race, let's be honest, because of the situation we found ourselves in throughout the season with players going down and this, that, and the other. It was never a race.
There you go.
We're just part of the numbers until it was, yeah. Coming from a Chelsea fan, really, Gav? Have you watched Chelsea recently?
Not only that, but we're playing with like so many players missing, man. Ooh. Well, Arsenal's calling for something there. I don't know what they're calling for.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's claim for handball, but I don't know. I need to see a replay of that.
But you know, if it's against Arsenal, if it's for Arsenal, they're probably not even going to look at it. Probably not even going to give it a look.
Probably not.
Erdegaard, what's he going to do? You're not going to. Should have passed it to Moreno. He's sitting open in the middle of the pitch. Here we go. Trossard, what you going to do? Trossard needs to show us he's got something left in here. It's about 20 seconds until this thing is over. Saka, what you going to do with it? Saka takes a shot. Oh, it's far at the mark. I think if he tried to curl that, he might have had a better chance, but he just tried to.
We need to get the ball back quick for that, my friend.
Yeah. Everybody loves this bigger fish to fry thing. Yeah, defensively poor on that sequence there.
Yeah, even the ref was like, "Come on, it's taking a piss. I'm calling the game now." No one's trying. Oh, that was a bit of a disappointment in the end. Obviously, went 1-0 up, and everything was going for them. We just got doing what looks like we're going to see out a 1-0 win, and then switched off. Ball watched, and from then it just looked like it was going to finish as it was, as it did. And we again trying to win it. We left it too late. It is what it is.
Yep. 2 from 7 in the Premier League, but 4 and 4 if you want to look at the last 4 matches. So doesn't seem as bad when you look at it that way, but
look, we dust ourselves down, get ourselves ready for Madrid
Plus you got
away.
it's not three, it's
Get
not
ourselves,
2 wins in 7. That's the thing. If they're talking about Premier League, I mean, we've won 3 wins in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 1, 2, 3. You got 3 wins in 7, so not as bad as 2 out of 7, but 3 wins in 7.
and most of again, I think maybe one of them probably was a defeat. The others have been draws as well, and 2 of them are coming this last week. One was forced upon us with a poor officiating last week, the penalty. This week was just it's our own fault. We switched off for a moment. They capitalised, and then we left. Then the players that came on first left it too late to try and get something out the bag. Basically, you could tell again. Even the players that came on, you could tell that the focus was even on then was on Wednesday. So get minutes on the legs. And again, you got people going, "Oh, good luck in Madrid." Yeah, we're 3-0 up. Remember, they've got for again. For all the changes today, how many chances did we give? How many chances did we give this Brentford side? How many chances have we given both sides throughout this season?
Come on. If Gav's talking about the last month, like March, we only played 1 Premier League match, and who do we beat? Do you remember who we beat? Talking about Gav here. We played 1 match in March. Who do you think we beat? It's the only one we played in March. Only played 3 matches. We won 1, we won 2. We drew. Yeah, we actually drew 2. Actually, no. Yeah, no, I guess we had a Champions League match that we won 2 and lost and drew 2. So.
Look, at the end of the day, you enjoy your Conference League. Chelsea fans, we're at the top table, and we will be next season. No matter what happens in this campaign, we will, in terms of Champions League campaign, we're going to be there next season trying again. Can't say the same for you, though, can we? But I'll just look at Chelsea, Ipswich, Wolves, Tottenham, Liverpool, West Ham, Newcastle United. Okay. Bournemouth, Fulham. We just I say, full focus now on Wednesday. Get through that, and we've got semi-final against looks like going to be PSG in the semi-final, so a trip to France and all that jazz. With a chance to try and get ourselves a 2 set final. Come, did I say top of the table? Did I?
So
and also, again, this whole thing about being second. The last time, by the way, all you rival fans out there, including you two in the chat there, the last time Arsenal went 3 years on the bounce coming second, the following year, in 2001, 2002, we went on to win the league and the FA Cup. So, just saying.
Yeah.
Gifting bin dippers the title. Yeah, that's on us. That's on poor. That's on poor results, poor performances, and more importantly, a poor transfer window back in the summer, and an even worse one in the winter window. That's on the club. That's where we hold the club responsible, the entire club. But they've got you now. Come this summer, they've got to right the wrongs. No if buts or maybes. No dragging it out to the last knockings of the summer and all that. Get the business done early. Get your Zupermendis in, Gorkales, Nico Williams. Get them players in. Get your whoever could be your starters for next season. Get them in before the pre-season, no matter what. Get them in. So from pre-season onwards, they've got the entire pre-season with a new club. Get adjusted, and we kick on. And also with them 3 players, you then add a sprinkling of squad players in, depending on who leaves, 3 to 4 squad players in, and we should be good to go. Come August.
All right, I'm gonna have to go when I need to eat, and because I haven't eaten since breakfast.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here as well because there's a draw and something else.
Thanks for having me on, Ryan. Everybody in the chat, thanks for joining us. We didn't get the win, but you know what? everybody got some minutes, so we'll be ready to go on Wednesday, hopefully, and we'll go from there. But I'll see you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on, and I'll talk to you later. Yeah.
No worries. Yep. Yeah, see you later, guys. Take care. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, and all that jazz. We'll see you again tonight around 10:30, 10:25, give or take, for the Match of the Day stream. And then after that, late tomorrow night, after Tom's half hour after Tom's show on the We Love Leeds channel, we will be going live here for the fan reaction weekly show. That's going to be an interesting one potentially from a United perspective. I think, yeah. And as I said earlier, speaking of the Madrid and the rival hatred towards Arsenal winning against Madrid in midweek as well, sink that in as well. A bit of a laugh at that still. And then Monday's the All Arsenal podcast, Tuesday's a quiz, Wednesday's Champions League match day, second leg away at the Bernabeu to cement us into the semi-finals, and then Thursday the Cannon and Jonesy shows making its return, and then on Friday's nothing planned. Saturday go to be watch along with with whoever's going to be hosting and the guest co-hosting and all that, and then match of the day with myself later on in the evening. Then on Sunday, Arsenal Ipswich versus Arsenal match day. Watch along with myself and Liam and all that potentially. And I think now, and then again the late night reaction, the fan reaction next week as well. So plenty of content. More than enough reason to keep subscribe to this channel. Hitting the like button, sharing the content around, and sharing the links to the channel, and then help the channel grow that a little bit more. But until then, guys, I've seen a few hours time for the match of the day situation. Until then, guys, take care. I wonder. By the way, just before we go, considering the stick Lewis Skelly got for doing the harness celebration, I wonder how much stick Wesley will get. Or was it just because he's not an Arsenal player, so it's okay? That'd be interesting to see in the media side of things, how they navigate around that without making themselves look like complete arseholes, basically. But until then, guys, take care of yourselves. Not at all. I'm cool. Until then, take care of yourselves, and as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.